here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time from the mid lane, and unfortunately I'm most likely going to have to pick without a counter pick. So, there are two guys I want to play, the first of which is Viktor, since I have the new skin for him, and the second of which is Mal, since he's no longer permaban. But anyway, Zoe has been banned out by the enemy's side, that's kind of expected. She is free to play, but this is ranked, so she's not an option in the first place.
Join the glorious evolution.
So this is the page I'm going to run. I want to summon Aery for a little bit of harass. I don't know if I can actually proc this in any way for my self-shield, but I might be able to, depending on how the timing works. It's going to be really tricky though, so don't hold your breath on that. From there, we're going to use the newly nerfed Manaflow Band to try to keep me sustained in the lane, but we'll see how that goes. Next, we have Celerity, so that I can try to move around. Enemy team has Fizz, so I'm going to be packing Exhaust. And then Gathering Storm for late game. So on this side, I want perfect timing so that I get the Stopwatch. I'm probably going to need to get a Zhonya's fairly early to deal with Fizz. I may have to go like Lost Chapter for mana regen purposes, and then straight into the Zhonya's. So the nice thing about perfect timing is it's supposed to lower the cooldown on that, so I can use it a little bit more often. Then we're going for free boots because I need mobility. I'm up against a Fizz here. So with Fizz, there are two ways to go about it. You can do the Q-Max strategy where you try to poke him to death. That kind of works, but the thing is, at level 6, he still has the potential to kill literally anyone in the game, regardless of how his laning phase went. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do the E-Max, augment E, and then go from there. So the trick to Viktor is we need to make sure that we get 1250 gold before we go back so that we can upgrade our Hex Core, and the Essence Collector Ward is back. And my Baron is still here. So I'm not entirely sure where that came from, but I'm hoping it stays, because I like that one a lot better than the alternatives. So one thing to keep in mind about the Hourglass, well, the Stopwatch that I get for free, I can't use that immediately, so I do need to play a little safe when he hits 6 and then go from there. Overall, there will be 1 minute of vulnerability between both the Zhonyas and just having the exhaust up, so be aware of that. I probably need to go Lucid Boots this game just so I can, well, just so I have the exhaust and the flash a little bit more often. Varus is running lethal tempo, Zhonya is running fleet of foot. So I can kind of see this because she wants to just farm up. This will keep her sustained to a certain degree. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to help Varus. For him, it's pretty much press the attack unless you actually need fleet of foot to stay in lane, because the thing about lethal tempo, the way the Varus W works, you want to get your 3 autos off and then basically get the stacks of his W. Then use an ability to detonate those, rinse and repeat. The tempo isn't really going to help with that, but press the attack would actually boost your damage, so yeah. So I want to try the Eon Smartcast. I don't really know how it's going to work, but we're up against a Fizz, so what can possibly go wrong? And then this is the skin I got from the Hextech crafting stuff. Weird path.
To Summoner's Rift.
Analyzing approach.
So we need to be careful for a Blitz invade. She should not be that far up. So the downside is they can walk right in here and we don't have any eyes. They can also be doing topside because Darius is guarding the tower like a moron.
With utmost efficiency.
So yeah, I don't know why Jax went in there like a dumbass.
Then improve. Or be removed. All will soon change.
Of course, the minions start attacking it after I hit it.
I am the first of many. Submit to my designs. Progress. Function overlord. Embrace progress.
Crap.
With utmost efficiency. Inferior construct. Submit to my designs.
An ally has been slain.
So there's not really much to talk about here.
All will soon change.
Slain an enemy. You have been slain.
So the sad part here is I'm a little short on gold.
An ally has been slain.
Thing is, I have to wait.
Analyzing approach.
And there we go. Now I can wave clear much more efficiently. So overall I have about double Fizz's CS, but he does have that assist on me courtesy of Dumbass in our jungle.
Metal is perfection.
Good news is he doesn't seem to be moving to take this. crap.
Overfall.
Got him. This is gonna be a tough one. So I kind of want to upgrade this. The thing is, I know I can't.
Always soon change.
I like how Jax is saying, "Oh my god, you inted," when he literally walked into all 5 guys at the beginning of the game.
Metal is perfection. I am the first of many.
Oh my god, my pings just don't go off these days.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh my god, this Jax is a fucking moron. Can you take this, stupid?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Function overfall. I am the first of many.
There we go. So if Jax can solo that dragon, we are golden.
Analyzing approach.
So that Cloud Dragon's gonna give me even more mobility to run around the map some. So the next thing I need is Lucid Boots so that I can use my summoners. Urgot's not really last hitting, that's what's working in our favor at the moment.
Always soon change. With utmost efficiency.
Hey, there's our buddy Fizz. Looking for a pink ward right now, see if I can bait him into something.
An enemy has been slain.
A little short on AP. And it's Rast, everybody. Fizz has 3 kills. One of those was from me, and then the other 2 were from the bot lane when we fought right here. He has his Lich Bane.
Function over 4. Metal is perfection.
Figured she was gonna shoot through those. And I'm still not really used to the whole smart casting thing with Vector spells. So I need the Lucid Boots on this back. And I'm just gonna finish this. So this gives me movement speed, this now pulls them to the middle, this will deal the secondary shock, and then this is faster. Darius should not be wasting his teleport here, especially when he's as far behind as he actually is. So I don't want anyone porting in behind us.
An ally has been slain.
Putting the next point at W because that's going to increase the slow on my W.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Analyzing approach.
Next dragon's water. That's really good news for us if we want to stage a siege or something. I figured they might have been here.
Analyzing approach.
And without the lost chapter, I'm going to need that, I'm afraid.
Always soon change. Mentalist perfection. Embrace progress.
Okay, time to go.
Pave the way.
He only has Tabby. Okay, Fizz is mid. I really did think he was coming our way.
I am the first of many.
I'm dead. Yeah, I botched that. Oh well.
Shut down.
Hopefully you can see why I want the Banshees next. That's going to be our only answer to the Blitz pull. Yep, gotta go for this.
An ally has been slain.
Analyzing approach.
So I think next I need the death cap. As long as Urgot doesn't show any MR, then that's probably my best bet. Now we don't want to push too far because we do not have Zhonya here.
Metal is perfection. Submit to my desires. Pave the way.
And I took the wrong way, the long way.
Killing spree.
Okay, that was worth getting aced, I'd say.
Down.
All will soon change.
That's a zombie ward. Oh, they actually tell you that's Kane's.
Pave the way. Function over form. Analyzing approach.
Right here, we're in an awkward spot where there isn't really anything on the field for us to take.
My desire.
either. We don't necessarily have to split, it's just we need to wait for the big objectives to be on the field. Not to mention, this is going to help since I can get the last bit of CDR I need. Thing is, I'm still about 1,000 gold off death cap.
Utmost efficiency.
The only thing that kind of hurts is I don't have the rank 3 ult just yet. Why the hell did he just do that? We had him pinched. Nautilus ult? Or not?
Enemy killing spree.
I have no clue what happened there. And we could hop over the wall if not for dumbass taking the blast cone for no fucking reason.
Submit to my designs. Embrace progress. I am the first.
Couldn't go into stasis. I think that's game.
Aced.
He actually does have MR now. So my final item needs to be the Void Staff. Luckily, Jax and Darius are starting to get tanky.
Metal is ready.
Actually, I wonder if I should just skip the Void Staff and go straight into a Leandries, because that will allow us to whittle down Urgot a little bit better. if they're gonna face tank it.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Submit.
Crap.
I am the first of many.
So now we want to fight them in the double supers. He just killed himself. So I'm not entirely sure what happened with their team fights near the end. Like, one of the problems was Urgot kept getting caught out, and then we could chain CC him, I could stun him, the Nautilus stuff. Like, his W only works if he is not CC'd. So, let's give this to Nautilus. S minus. Ended up dealing the most damage on my side. Varus ended up coming from behind for theirs. In terms of damage taken, I was the lowest, go figure. And yeah, so let's see. Zhonya had the most gold, I had more assists than her, she had more kills, she had more CS. So if this equalized, it'd be a little bit different. Meanwhile, for their side, it was Urgot and Varus calling the shots. Fizz did a lot of questionable stuff all game, and you can see he has no mana sustain here, so as long as I kept taking the blue buff, eventually he would go Then he had to run back to Fountain, and all that is time where he's not actually doing stuff. In terms of levels, you can see Urgot's 18. For the rest of them, they were kind of behind. Otherwise, yeah, Varus starting to make a comeback. Don't entirely agree with this one, since that does push him over the CDR cap. He would have been better off going for a Last Whisper, or preferably something with lifesteal, since we didn't have a way to inflict grievous wounds on him. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.